Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to another video. My name is Therese, and today we'll be speaking about the difference between the academic and general writing part of the test. And as you probably already know, there's quite a big difference between the two parts of the two types of tests. The writing and the reading are quite different, in fact. But for each type of test, you have two tasks. So you have task 1 and you have task 2. So 2 tasks in each part, and the timing is the same. So you have 60 minutes for the test. And what's interesting about IELTS is that the 2 tasks are not equal in terms of time. So you only have about 20 minutes for task 1, and you have 40 minutes for task 2. So it's important to remember that you need to be moving on quickly to task 2. You don't want to waste too much time on task 1. Why? Because task 1, you're only going to get 1/3 of the points, and in task 2, you're going to get 2/3 of the points. So task 1 is only 1/3, and task 2 is 2/3 of the points. So it makes sense to invest more time, obviously, in task 2. And right, so that is the structure of the test. In task 1 of the academic, you can expect to see a visual. So you have to write about 150 words, 150 words on the visual. It could be a bar graph or a line graph or a pie chart, so something like that. And then in task 1 in general, it's an informal or formal letter. So it could be either type of letter. Again, 150 words. So the word count is the same, the time is the same. And then task 2 is an essay. And task 2 in academic is an essay. So you have an essay in each exam. So that's what we will be talking about today. We'll be speaking about the essay. And this is a really kind of fun part of the test but it's also tricky because writing an essay, especially for IELTS, you need to follow a specific format for the intro, the main body paragraphs, and the conclusion. So let's get started.
Okay, so just a quick review on the difference between the general and the academic writing task 2. The essays are marked the same, but the topics may be slightly different. So you will have the topics of family, home, school in both types of exams, but you may have something like space exploration or economy come up in the academic IELTS exam. So the number of words is the same, of course, 250 plus. The task 2 is 40 minutes long. Task 1 is 20 minutes. So you have 60 minutes in total for the writing tasks. So regarding task 2, give yourself 5 to 10 minutes to prepare. Give yourself 25 minutes to write, because after all, this is longer than writing task 1. And give yourself a few minutes at the end just to go back and check, because you want to correct any misspellings or any grammar errors so that you don't lose points. And don't forget, of course, you get twice the number of marks for writing task 2, so it's worth it to spend more time on writing task 2. So what are the different types of essays? Well, opinion, argumentative essays, discussion, advantage, disadvantage, problem solution, and then the direct question essay, or it is also called the double question if there are 2 questions given in that essay. So generally, those are the 5 types of essays that you will see in writing task 2. Again, here's just a quick review of topics and themes that may come up for writing task 2: art, education, friends, family, government, society, health, jobs, employment, relationships, science and technology, sports, travel and tourism, TV, music, media, and then space generally in the academic, and also economy could come up. So, so it might be interesting for you just to read anything, articles related to those topics, and also develop your vocabulary for those topics so that you have something to talk about, something to write about when the essays appear. So let's take a look now at some examples. So here's an example of an opinion essay. Some people say that learning online is the best way to learn, whereas some claim that it is still better to attend a class on site with a teacher. Discuss both views and give your own opinion. By the way, this is also called a discussion essay, where you have to discuss both views, the view that online learning is better or that on-site learning is better, and you must give your opinion. And this must be clear in the introduction of your essay. But don't worry, because in another video, I explain how you can do this in an introduction, also in the main body paragraphs and the conclusion. So take a look at those videos if you want to learn how to do that. Agree, disagree essays. Example, housing is essential for people. Some argue that the government should offer free housing for people who cannot afford it. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? So in this type of essay, you need to agree or disagree and explain why. So take a look at our video on this type of essay also. You'll see that in our introduction video and main body paragraph video, that is the single idea essay. Advantages and disadvantages. This is what we call a double idea essay, because we're looking at advantages, plural, and disadvantages, plural. So we're looking at how to present advantages and disadvantages and give a main idea. Let's take a look at the example. In recent years, more and more people are choosing to read ebooks rather than paper books. Do the advantages of ebooks outweigh their disadvantages? So you're presenting the advantages of ebooks and the disadvantages of ebooks and your main idea. So take a look at our video on the double idea essay, main body paragraph, to learn how to write this type of essay. And now problem solution essays. Today, the quality of life in large cities is decreasing. Discuss the causes and solutions. So here in this type of essay, you need to present the reasons for a problem and the solutions for a problem. Okay. Direct question essays, you're given a question or sometimes two questions. Example, many people prefer to watch foreign films rather than locally produced films. What is the reason for this? Should governments give more financial support to local film industries? So you have to, in this essay, answer both questions. So you need to give the reason why people prefer to watch foreign films. And also we need to say, yes, governments should give more financial support, or no, governments should not give financial support. And you need to outline that in the introduction of your essay. So take a look again at the double idea essay video to learn how to write about that. Now, the band descriptors for writing task 2 are very interesting because you get a very clear idea of what you need to do in order to reach a specific band. So if you're at band 5, for example, right now, take a look at the band descriptors to see what you need to do to reach the 6, 7, 8, or 9. So example, if you want to hit 6 in terms of task achievement, make sure that you answer all parts of the question. So do your best to answer the question fully and to give a clear idea in your essay. Try to remain coherent and cohesive by using your linkers. Linkers are like firstly, secondly, moreover, in conclusion. And again, keep reading about the topics we mentioned so that you get a bigger vocabulary for lexical resource, and do your best to use clear, simple, and complex phrases. When I say complex sentences, beginning to use relative clauses with which, where, although, and if. And to use those in the correct way. So just a quick recap on the techniques we spoke about today. So answer the questions in your essay, answer them fully to get task achievement. Make sure that your opinion is really clear to the reader, that you have one opinion, not diverging opinions. Follow the format of the essay, the intro, main body paragraphs 1 and 2, and conclusion. Use really accurate grammar. Try to use different structures. Make sure that your spelling is correct, because unfortunately, if there is a misspelling, then you will lose marks in the IELTS exam. And another thing about vocabulary, make sure that you use a good range, because 25% of your marks in IELTS is based on vocabulary, 25%. So vocabulary is important. Write more than 250 words, but don't make it too long. And that's it, everyone. Good luck in IELTS Writing Task 2. See you later. Bye.